Why is rent in Ghana so expensive? I just came across a video on TikTok, and a guy was asking why rent in Ghana is becoming so expensive. And according to him, he knows that the prices of cement is increasing and building material is increasing, but that is not a justification why landlords should be charging a single room 600 Ghana cedi, a single room self-contained for 700 Ghana cedi and stuff. So to him, building material, when the price of building material increases, that is when price increases. And according to him, it's not a justification. He made a lot of analysis, and he said that if like he himself is earning 3,000 Ghana cedi and he has to save 600 or 1,000 Ghana cedi for rent, in it he has to save for 1 year. Yes, he has to save extra amount of money again for the next year for rental. To him, it doesn't make sense. The landlords are not being wise and stuff, or they are not being considerate. Now, the thing is this: prices of stuff in Ghana is actually determined by demand or supply. Demand and supply is the reason why prices increase in Ghana here. So if you ask yourself, why will landlords be charging 600 Ghana cedi, 800 Ghana cedi, 1,000 Ghana cedi to rent a single room self-contained? It is not their fault. It is because people are still taking it. It's because even when they increase the price, people are still renting it. That is why they keep on increasing the price. So government will not be able to determine the price. Trust me, government of Ghana will not be able to help us. It will not be able to help me and you, an ordinary person, because it is not government that put the price there, and the landlords did not sit down at a meeting to decide the price. No, the landlords are taking advantage of the demand and supply. That is why they are increasing the price. Because you, the same person that you are complaining that why they are charging rent for a single room 600 Ghana cedi or 1,000 Ghana cedi a month is expensive. If they tell you to go to Dodowa, they tell you to go to Kaswa, you get rent over there cheap, 300 Ghana cedi, 400 Ghana cedi for a single room self-contained. You say no, you no go. You want to be in town. So you want to be in town. Everybody want to be in town. What happened to the price? You all will be competing for the same for the same rooms. So you have a lot of tenants rushing for a few rooms, and that causes the prices to increase. So coming to complain about this kind of thing on TikTok, or it won't help. The rent control, they don't have control. The rent control does not have control over the price of rent in Ghana. Rent control acts for the government. The rent control department, or the office of the rent control, it acts on behalf of the government. If they don't have control, who will have control? Unless the government makes it a criminal, a criminal offense, that if a landlord charges a single room self-contained an amount of money, there is an offense. Then people will now be reporting the landlords to the police. Other than that, they can't control this. And you blame the landlords. You can't blame the landlords. When the landlords were building this house, where were you and I? Me and you, where were we? Our fathers, where were they? When the landlords were making, the fathers of the landlords, or the landlords themselves, were making the decision of buying those land, where were we? We were sleeping. Is that also? Our fathers were sleeping. We ourselves were sleeping and enjoying ourselves. Today, when they are reaping the benefit of their hustle or their sweat, we the poor people want to tell them what to do. And I just got an office here, and ordinarily you can just rent single room like this at a very affordable price in this location, 400 Ghana cedi, 600 Ghana cedi. But I got this office here for 800 Ghana cedi. The landlord is not reducing even 1 cedi. I will negotiate. This man should take 750 cedi. He said no. 700 Ghana, he said no. He's not reducing it. Do I have a choice? I have to take it. I have choice. If I go to Dodowa or I go to Kaswa, I'll get a cheaper one. I have a choice. But do I want that choice? No, I don't want. So I have to take it. So I rented one room for an office, which is going for 800 Ghana cedi a month, and I paid 2 years in advance. You understand? So the thing is, are they bad people? Are the landlords bad people? No, they are not bad people. The time they were trying to get the land, where were we? So now they came to get the land. They fought with this thing, land guards, suffer, put on the building, the mason, the carpenter, they all chop the landlord's money. Now the landlord has finished building his house and he's reaping the benefit. You are telling him what? You say the government should do what? In fact, it won't happen. Because if you want the government to be the one to tell landlords what to do, the government should have started earlier. The government should have checked the prices of land. The government should check the prices that the masons, the carpenters were charging the landlords. But the landlords were crying and then they were paying those prices. They were paying. They were crying. Landlord will build a house, and the most painful thing the landlord will suffer, one, the foundation. That's the most painful part. That's where the pain starts from. The foundation, the iron horse and stuff. The landlord will keep quiet and be paying. As for raising the building, there is not difficult to. When it reaches the flooring, that's if it's a store building. If it's not a store building, when it reaches the roofing, that is where the crying of the landlord begins again. The landlord will keep quiet and suffer and do the roofing. Buy iron rods, buy roofing sheets, whatever type of it is. Buy this thing, the woods. Whatever type of roofing the person is going to do, the person will suffer and do those roofing. After that is done, the plastering, the finishing, the tiling, all those things. They'll do all these works for you. And then you will now come inside to pay them small money. You want to complain. Me, if I'm a landlord, I don't even rent rooms for 2 years. No, I'd rather go for short stay. Because renting 1 year, 2 years, there's no money in it though. There's no money in it. Imagine a landlord is renting a chamber hall, 1,000 Ghana cedi, or 800 Ghana cedi, or 1,500 Ghana cedi, chamber hall. You say it is expensive, true of us. But you gather that 2 years amount of money and give it to the landlord. And for him come be a free. Because the amount of money the landlord spend on that house itself, the money we are paying, that chicken change. Me, if I'm the owner, too, I'll be seeing like waste of time. Because I'm going to give you my apartment or my house for 2 good years. I won't make any extra money other than what you gave me initially. I won't do it. Me, if I were a landlord, I won't do it. So I'm just trying to say that landlords are not going to be blamed. If we want to blame landlord, we need to blame ourselves too. Where were we when they were going through the pains of paying? Number one. Number two, we have to blame the government also. Where was the government when they were charging the price of lands? The landlords are buying it now. And if you want, keep complaining about how the landlord are overpricing, and don't think of other ways of making extra money to be able to buy your own lands and become a landowner and a landlord tomorrow. And keep complaining. Let the time pass. Your children will come and complain like the way you and I we are complaining today. That is what we don't want. So me like this, I don't have a house. I've never built before. But I won't waste my time complaining. I would rather look for ways and means I can make more money. Business legally, you understand? I'll make legal monies, then I can also build something my children will not come and crying over. So that is it. It's not determined by the price of cement. Rent in Ghana is not determined by the price of cement. It's not determined by the price of building material. It is determined by the demand and supply. All of us don't want to go to Dodowa. We don't want to go to Kaswa to go and rent. We don't want to go to far places to go and rent. We all want to be in concentrated area. So what happened to the price of the rent? It will keep increasing. So that is it. The same thing applies to selling a house. The price of houses in Ghana. The same house you can get at Dodowa, 600,000 Ghana cedi. The same house is sold in the central Accra or in Medina or in La Paz, 1.2 million Ghana cedi, double the price. What is the problem? Location. You understand? So there's not much to talk about. It's just determined by the demand and supply. If this is your first time, I kindly subscribe to the channel. If you want to buy a house in Ghana, you want to buy a land in Ghana, reach us. We can actually help you through. You understand? And then if you also want to buy a land somewhere, you want me to help you with due diligence, we are available. You want to buy a land somewhere, you want us to help you to go and view the land on your behalf. Maybe you are not in Ghana. Even if you are in Ghana, you need a specialist to actually go and view the land to help you with whatever. We can do that as well. If you want to buy land somewhere else, you don't know how the place will be like, we can go and make a video for you. We will go and make a video from a specific landmark to that place the land is. And then we'll show you the video. We'll send you the entire video, long video. You get to see it and see whether it makes sense to put your money into it or not. My name is Mo Sadat. You're welcome to Business Trends Ghana. Bye.
Subscribe to BTG to talk business.